There we go. We can't hear you. It's like we can see the volume moving, but we can't hear you. It's weird. What the heck? Hi, Shireen. You look pretty today.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yeah. Just not Alyssa.
She's weird. Literally.
Nope, still can't hear you, girlfriend. No, we can hear Shireen, but not you. I'm sorry, hun.
Try.
Yeah, you can type it, or you could log out and log in.
Yeah, I say log out and log in again.
And just make sure your audio, like right when you log in, sometimes it'll say, do you want your audio enabled? And just make sure you click yes or something. Okay, here's a question while she's doing that. Do we want to, on the calendar, we had planned to do a sneak peek into coaching group next week. Part of me is like, do we want to go there, or do we want to just focus on selling challenge packs? Because that's what I feel like we all need to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing.
Like, I was like, I mean, that's normally what I do the fourth week of the month, but I'm like, I feel like that's not what any of us need. I think most of us, except for Jody, need to hit Success Club. She's like the only person.
0 right now, so.
I have a 2, so yeah. So I'm thinking we nix that, and just focus on hardcore, all of us hitting Success Club and selling that.
Yep.
The health bet, the last month of the, all that. So, okay, so I'm gonna nix that because we were gonna have our next team meeting be a live Q&A. So do we want to have a different meeting next week or no meeting, or what do you think?
I don't want to skip because I hate skipping. Like, it's rejuvenating for me to get on here with you.
It's true. It's nice.
Let's talk about goals next week.
Okay.
Vision boards or something.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, we'll just do a meeting next week and no live Q&A. Okay, did you get it to work, Alyssa?
Can you hear me now?
Yay!
Yay! Okay. Okay, so I was thinking that because they can't order until Tuesday, which, like Renee said, really kind of sucks. Like, we're kind of getting them pumped up and then hoping that they'll follow through like a few days later. But anyways, there are like so many people. Oh my gosh, stop. There are so many people in this group that are like killing it with the workout every day. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. So I was thinking of just doing like a live video on Thursday. That way it's not like the last day of the group. So that way on Friday, if they want, they can kind of get in there and explore all the other stuff that is in Beachbody On Demand if they haven't done that already. And then we can each just follow up with all the people that we have in there.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't really know what else to do other than just like kind of making it like a huge deal in that group.
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys what I talked about with Micah and Jalen and Ashley and those guys, because we were all like, all right, we got a game plan, because they told the 5 stars before they told everyone else. So we're like, we got to come up with our game plan. So I'll just kind of share what ideas we came up with, and then you guys can tell me what ideas you have, how like you want to promote it and stuff. Because also I want to come up with a script for this, obviously. I love scripts. And so, hang on, I wrote notes and I got to find them. Okay, all right, here's what we talked about. So Micah was just like, okay, number one, we need to be right now in December, like we need to be connecting with people like crazy, being a social butterfly on social media, you know, commenting on people's posts, responding to our posts with questions, liking all of our posts, just really interacting with people, connecting with people, starting conversations, that kind of thing. And then following up big time too. She reminded me of a statistic that it takes 8 follow-ups for a commitment. And I was like, oh, that's so true. Like I remember I posted a statistic a while back about sales, and it was something like that. It was like, it showed like the different sales stats that are typical of any sales that you're doing. And it takes like 8 follow-ups. And I know that's true. There's been times where people have to like really follow up with me for me to be like, okay, fine, I'll buy it. So yeah, 8 follow-ups for a commitment. So make sure that, you know, if you're getting, like you were saying, Renee was telling me before we started this meeting, she's like, I'm getting a lot of maybes. And so just make sure you're following up until you get a solid no, you know? And I wanted to remind you, Renee, and anyone else that might have forgotten this, but because I think a lot of new coaches like take it personally when they get no's or even maybes or ignores. And that's, you know, don't take it personally. Like I would say only about 10% of people actually sign up. So you might get 10 people that say, I'm totally interested, and only 1 will actually sign up. And that's just a statistic, and you just kind of accept it. And that's why we got to like 10X everything, right? Because if we're talking to, you know, if we want to hit Success Club 5 or 10, that means if you want to hit Success Club 10, you got to talk to 100 people about, you know, challenge packs and stuff. So just keep that in mind as we're like hustling at the end of the month, like that it's a numbers game. So right now that's the thing to do. And it's a struggle. I'm not going to lie with you guys. I don't know if you saw my post today, but December's kicking my butt. And my daughter, I just took her to the doctor today, and they said she has walking pneumonia. And so I'm just like, just stop. It's been awful, but I'm trying to like continue doing like proof posts and, you know, continue to because I want people to think of me and not another coach when the new year comes around, or when their Christmas is over. I want them to think of me or one of you guys when it comes to, you know, their health, who they're going to go to for their health. So you need to be like constantly doing those proof posts, those product posts, which some of you guys are killing it with those things. And then, okay, so what she said was, you know, I think this is going to be really cool. I don't know about you guys. In fact, I'd love to hear your guys' reaction to this, but I think it's going to be cool for retention. You know, like they said on the National Wake Up Call, it's going to be so awesome because number one, people aren't getting double charged. I thought that was interesting that they had done some tests. If you guys didn't watch the National Wake Up Call, they did some tests for people that bought the Beachbody On Demand Challenge Pack. Those were more likely to stick around and not cancel their Shakeology. So they think this was going to do awesome. But also it's like, I think they'll be in it it'll be more of a commitment, which we all know is like huge. If someone commits a lot, you know, makes a year-long commitment, then they don't have that like 21-day mindset. They have like a way longer mindset. What was your guys' like initial reaction to the new? Well, first let me tell you what it is. So there's a new challenge pack, in case you guys don't know, that is an annual. It gives you an annual subscription to Beachbody On Demand, and it gives you access to every single program out there that Beachbody owns. And it also comes with Shakeology. It is $199, and I believe it comes with the containers too. Did you guys hear that? Yeah. So it comes with a meal plan that we all love. It's like everything you need, right? So anyway, what was your guys' thoughts when you first heard about it? Was it good? Was it bad? What was your knee-jerk reaction while I eat my corn chowder?
I was super excited about it because I mean I use Beachbody and Demand all the time because I travel so much. So that's like how I access everything. And I just thought that is so awesome. It also, but I also have, so my kids all have an account and I've bought programs under them. So now I can get rid of their accounts and just do my own account. So it's going to save me money. But
Yeah, that'll be so nice. And then Megan just typed, I love, I'm excited about the points. I was so pumped about that. I was like, yes! I hope they keep that forever. Because I was like, oh my gosh, then I would just have to sell one of those to hit Success Club. Not that I'm going to stop there, but right now I have 2 points. If I sell one of those annual packs, you know, it's like, it's not quite, you don't, I don't know. I was excited about that. And Megan said, I plan to push that you won't plateau because there are so many ways to switch it up. Ooh, yes. Yeah. Any other thoughts? Yeah. Alyssa said, and not paying for new programs. Yes, please. Yeah. Oh, because they said you'll get access to any new programs, and I'm sure they'll launch at least one next year, you know? Right. Like Megan said, probably next summer. They usually do one at Summit. So, oh, and we have to say hi to these new coaches really quick. Stephanie, say hi to everyone. She was on a couple weeks ago, but just in case you haven't seen her. And then Renee, how long have you been coaching?
3 weeks. It hasn't been a month yet.
Awesome. Well, welcome. She's Megan's coach.
Thanks.
And Stephanie is mine. So we're excited to have you guys. Okay, so yeah, I'm excited. So let me tell you more of how we plan to implement this. So we brainstormed different ideas. What we were thinking is having quarterly groups. So what we're thinking, what we kind of brainstormed on was, instead of doing a month group, we will have quarterly groups that, that last for like 90 days. And I was like, but wait, we love our themes, right? At least our team loves our themes, but, you can still do a theme, but you'll just put them into one group in the app, which I love because it's just annoying to like copy and paste. You know what I mean? It'll be so nice to have them all in one place. And the app is like, I love the app. I hope you guys love it because it's just great to use. And my clients, here's the other reason I love it, is because my clients love it. And I've asked them, I've gotten lots of feedback from them, like, because some of them are past clients who've been in Facebook groups and stuff. And I'm like, what do you guys prefer? Do you want to go back to Facebook groups? Do you want to do? And they're like, no, we love the app. It's awesome. This is amazing. Like, so it's just going to be so cool. It's all in the app. It doesn't change for 3 whole months, but you can do a different theme each month in that same group. So for me, I'm branding my groups as Chic Fit Boot Camps. I've been doing that for a while now, but each theme will be different. So I'll have like a Chic Fit Boot Camp for 3 months and brand it. Yeah, I mean, that's what it'll be called. But each month, so let's say, like Alyssa said, she's doing a clean slate one in January. And like February, you could do we always do a love yourself group, or a love handles. I think that's it. We do a love handles group, and March there's like spring cleaning, and anyway, so you can do those themes in that same group. So that was one thing that I think will be really nice to kind of streamline. Let's see. And this is kind of what Micah's plan is. She's like, she's going to have her new coaches, co-host and like help in that quarterly group. And then when they're done, they're going to do their own. They're going to team up with some other coaches in the team and do their own after the quarter. And then she can add her new coaches to the next quarterly group. So, because just in case you didn't know, in the app, you can only have 250 total people. So anyway, just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. What are you guys' thoughts on doing it quarterly, like a quarterly group?
I'm worried a little bit about, like everyone's saying, about losing people's attention for that long. I've never done one that long.
Yeah.
I do think if you could change up the theme each month and maybe reassign fitness friends each month
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Um,
I agree. I think as long as you're adding fresh blood, then it won't matter so much. As long as you're continuing to add fresh blood to that past group, I think you'll be fine. And again, assigning fitness friends and stuff like that. Okay, so Stephanie says, I would be worried about losing clients' attention over the 90 days. I mean, yes, it's very possible that you will. But I think if we're letting them know up front, like, okay, I'm going to put you in this 90-day group, then it's like they have that mindset of like, oh, it's just more long-term. Like, I just think they might hopefully have a more long-term mindset about everything. And like I said, because I've done forever groups and they worked well, they worked fine as long as I was adding new people every month. Because the new people, it's just like coaching. The new people fire up the old people, right? And so let's see. Megan said, "How often are we starting new groups? Because we will constantly add new clients. Same as always. Just let the groups last longer." I think.
Let me rephrase that.
Okay.
Currently, we do 1 or 2 groups a month.
Uh-huh.
And when you add get a new challenger, you're putting them in the new group, right? And if you sign them in the middle of the month, we put them in the new group. So are you saying here that it doesn't matter when they sign up, we just stick them in the same thing?
Yep. Because.
Okay. Okay, that makes more sense now. After I typed that out, I was like, wait.
Yeah. Because the cool thing is I don't know if you guys have had this, but a lot of my clients that get Beachbody on Demand, they're like, I'll put them in, I'll be like, it's prep week. And they're like, I'm already doing the workouts. Like, I don't need this prep. I'm already jumped in, And so, especially with the Beachbody on Demand annual challenge pack, I feel like they're just going to like dive in. So that was something I talked to like Micah and the 5 stars. I was like, hey, well, what about prep week? Because if you get people joining randomly, how do you do prep week? And here was kind of some of their brainstorms. They said, do like a welcome video that is detailed but not specific to a specific program, that just kind of explains how the group works. And then you could even have like a prep week checklist or a prep week link, or I know some of you guys do like frozen Facebook groups for prep week. I mean, there's so many things you can do for prep week. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do. I might just do the checklist because I like checklists. So that was, and they would just leave it permanently pinned to the top. The only annoying thing is that you can't pin any other things. You know what I mean? In the app, at least. Well, anywhere, really. So that was kind of their solution to prep week. Was just pin your prep week to the top with a video explaining it all.
You just also send that individually to your new challengers before you add them in. You say, okay, review this video, look at this checklist, and then, I'll check back with you in a couple of days or something.
Yeah. And I even thought about, and you guys let me know what you think, but you know how we have our new coach training checklist? And this is fresh to like Renee and Stephanie. So I'd love your feedback because you guys have just finished this, I'm assuming. I know Stephanie has, I thought we could even do a prep week checklist like we did with the, new coach training checklist that has like the videos embedded in it. And it actually has a place where you can check it. And we could even add, I don't know if it has the option, but we could even add a place where they like sign a contract and commit. You know what I mean? I think it'd be cool to have that kind of checklist. I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
I did like that everything was right there in those checklists. Like I didn't have to go click and open up 100 different tabs. It was just everything was right there.
Yeah. And then it's like, then you're going to have some people that are going to ignore it and just jump in and do whatever, which is fine. I'm probably that kind of person. I'm more a doer than a like studier. But then you'll have the people that want it all in one place. They want all the research, and that way you'll just. So I like the idea of making it like a fancy Google form checklist, And then questions here. So Alyssa said, PD can also play a bigger role than cramming everything into 30 days. Yep, and that's exactly what Micah said. She's like, I'm going to do a PD post every day. And she's like, you can customize the PD post to go with that specific theme. Like maybe New Year's resolutions can be, or loving yourself, or spring cleaning, or whatever. And then Megan says, I like that. It's less groups to keep up with. Shireen says, do you assign fitness friends when you're using the app? Yes, I do. I think fitness friends still help them. Don't you guys within the app?
There's no way to tag them and like tag someone else in the app, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, you can?
It's like the way you do on Instagram or Twitter.
Oh, okay. That's right. With the app.
The app sign and it'll kind of pull up their name.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then Megan says, I have Shireen and they don't seem to be really what? What were you saying, Megan? It says, I have Shireen and they don't seem to really interact.
It's assigned fitness friends, comma,
Oh.
and they don't really interact with one another.
Yeah. I don't know. I still do it because I feel like it helps some of them.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Alyssa says she likes the contract. I do too. I just added that into my prep week and I really like it because it's about commitment, Alyssa says 50 Ways to Yay is a book that Alyssa Corning suggested via Micah. It sounds freaking awesome. Oh, I saw that. Lots of call to action questions that keep them engaged. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to teach you guys a really cool thing that Ashley Smith does in her groups. And she showed us a screen share of her app groups and how she gets a ton of interaction. So I'll tell you about that in a minute. Megan says, I'm going to require my challengers moving forward to make their posts public. Otherwise, I have to hunt down their stuff. Oh, yeah. Good point. I know. We almost need to make a document of everything we should say in the welcome video or in the checklist, Okay, so here is, what else did I write down? Okay, so, well, and then Ashley's, like a lot of them said they don't make their coaches, like if, let's say some of you guys want to do a group with me, she doesn't make them a coach because they like to have total control of what gets pinned, what gets posted. Anyway, so that's something to think about. Okay, so here's the thing that Ashley said she just started doing, and she's getting an insane amount of interaction in her groups, and it's really simple. But hopefully I can explain it well enough to you guys. So what she does, I think every morning, I'm not quite sure what she does every morning. I think it's like a PD post in the morning. And then you can really decide what you do in the morning. But in the afternoon, every afternoon, she does a post that has a motivational, a motivational quote. And then it has 3 questions. And it says, number 1, what did you eat? Number 2, what was your high and low? And number 3, what was your favorite workout move you did during your workout? And she says everyone has to comment below. And she also, I think she says, what did you eat? Or asks about Shakeology. And then And I recorded her while she was talking because I was like, oh, this is good. Like I got my phone up and I like recorded what Ashley was saying. So I can post this for you guys to look at. But okay, so just picture like a motivational quote that says that. And then in the caption, it says, what did you eat? Or, you know, what kind of Shakeology did you have? What was your high and low of the day? And what was your favorite move? And then they have to comment below and answer all 3 of those questions in order to earn a point. Now, and that's all they have to do. But obviously, all those 3 questions are related to your workout and your eating, you know, and just kind of how things are going for you. And so she said she's never had so much interaction in a group. And this is in the app. And like she showed us, she did a post, she had 48 comments just below one of these. So what they have to do is they just get 1 point for answering those questions. And then every day and then at the end of the week, for all the people that have 7 points, they get entered into the drawing, and then she picks a winner. So she calls them the sevens. Anyone that gets a 7 on Sunday, enter to the drawing, picks a winner. They start over the next week. They start at 1, 2, and 3, then 4. Do you know what I mean? So it's really simple, but she said she's getting tons and tons of interaction. People are like connecting with each other and commenting on each other's posts. And she said it's been amazing. So I'm like, okay, I need to do that. And I think that's something you could easily schedule, right? It's so easy to find motivational quotes and then ask those same 3 questions every day. So that's something I want to try just because, yeah, she showed us screen shares of her group and it was like blowing up. And then I know that Jalen and Micah and those guys were all talking about also offering quarterly prizes. That's something you could definitely do with like anyone that got a 7 could be entered into a quarterly drawing for like a bigger prize. Like Michael was like, you could give away like a Beats or, you know, Nike shoes or whatever. I may or may not do that. I think I'm going to start small. We'll go from there, but that's definitely an idea for like the end of the quarter. So that was the main thing that we talked about. Yeah. And I thought I was excited about that. Oh, and another thing. So I don't know if you guys listened to the Josh Coates webinar. It's posted in Team Chic, but a couple things he was talking about was commitment. And he was talking about when you, he's like, you know what, like, it doesn't matter how, like, you could like cheer someone on and whatnot. You can be like, good job, you did your workout. But he's like, it doesn't matter what they say. It's the commitment. I mean, it doesn't matter what you say. It's the commitment they choose to make. And he also talked about how, like, because he was talking about the 12-week year, which hopefully you guys have read. If not, you need to get it. And he was talking about basically the concept in the 12-week yearbook is that you condense everything into a quarter of a year into, 12 weeks instead of 12 months. And so he said 1 week or 1 month is equivalent to 1 week. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your guys' comments. I'll get to those in a second. Anyway, so Josh Coates was like, so if you check in with someone, if someone had to do a weigh-in every week, they're going to eat a lot better than if they have to do a weigh-in at the end of the month. And that got me thinking, and I was like, you know what? I really want to have a little more accountability with my clients. Like, I want to either go back to I used to do Fitness Friday, but I was like, I feel like my clients would do better if I either did like a weigh-in Wednesday or a measurement Monday where I personally checked in with them and said, okay, what are your measurements? Or what's your weight this week? Because if you knew that someone was going to be checking on your weight every week, And you guys tell me, because this is just me thinking out loud. I think I would probably eat a lot better, right? So Ashley said they do a Saturday, and I know that this is something one of the coaches this year talked about. She does Saturday where they all post. I think her name's Tanya. She's in T25. She makes her clients do Saturday where they all post a picture front, side, and back every Saturday. And that's just the requirement, is like every Saturday you post a picture. So anyways, I really want to implement that, whether you do it whether you require it in your group or whether you require it individually. And I haven't decided which one I want to do. Oh yeah, Stephanie's saying, I don't know if you follow Kayla It Signs, from BBG, but she encourages progress photos every week. Yes, yeah. And I think that's, I don't know about you guys, but when you see a progress photo, you're like, gosh dang it, I gotta work. Like, it's like a reality check, right? So I think instead of focusing on weight and measurements, I do like the idea of just before and after pictures, because then it's like a requirement every week. You got to show me your before and after pictures. So I think Saturday is a great way to do it, whether you want to do it in the group or individually or both. That one I'm not sure. What do you guys think about that one? Oh, Shireen said you could require them to either post in the group or send it to you privately. Yeah. Because I really want to check in with my it's my goal. It's my goal to make sure I'm checking in with my clients once a week. I think that's important that everyone does that, just so they feel like they get a little bit of a one-on-one personalized touch. But yeah, I like that idea, Shireen. And Alyssa's saying, I love the group, but not everyone's comfortable with that. So maybe just what you're saying, what Shireen was saying, make them post their before and after pictures in the group or send them to you. And then you can reach out to them every Saturday and be like, hey girl, I didn't see your picture. Will you please send it to me? Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I'm excited to do that. Any thoughts on that, you guys? Oh, and let me read these comments. Alyssa said that's posted in the afternoon. Yeah, so going back to what Ashley does, she posts that motivational quote in the afternoon. And then, did I miss any other questions? Yeah. Okay. Any thoughts on all that? Hey, Tressa. Anyone? Okay, I'm going to show you one more thing I'm going to start doing. I'm really excited about it. Let me go grab it because I just bought this off Amazon. And you guys could make something similar or just buy it off Amazon. So 1 second. You guys talk amongst yourselves while I go get this.
Heidi, what did you and your husband decide to do about your pages?
He's right here. He's hiding.
I know. I can
Hello. Right now, he created his own, and we just were going to try and like tag each other. Okay. We're both doing different workout programs, so I'm not really sure. I guess we'll just kind of share each other's progress and see how it goes, or something like that. But
that's great. I think it's so awesome.
Yeah.
Thank
you. Hi.
Hopefully.
Is it Matt? What's your husband's name?
Yeah, it's Matt.
My husband's name too. Okay, you guys ready? So I did a one-on-one mentoring call with Danielle on Saturday. And if you guys are one of my personally sponsored coaches and you haven't signed up, sign up for one of those, because I love to chat with you and talk to you about your goals. So she and I were talking, and it's fun too, because I learned from you guys. And she was like, yeah, here's one of the ideas I have for my clients. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is genius. So I'm going to share it with you guys. But it's Danielle Galvier. I don't know how to say her name. It's her idea. So she said she got one of these at a bookstore, and it's what I ate book. It's what I ate like notepad, and she put it comes with a magnet, and she puts it on her fridge, and then she has like a whiteboard next to it that has like her meal plan, what she's gonna eat that week. And I was like, oh my gosh, these are so cool, because if you look at it, it shows you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then it says breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, liquid intake. And then it says this week's goals: eat better, eat less, cook more, cheat less. And it has like the week of whatever. And then it says this week's results: epic triumph, nice try, there's always next week. But I was like, this is so cute, and you can literally like peel one off for the whole year. So, and the best part is it's like $7 on Amazon. So I was like, hey, I'm totally giving this to my clients. Like, I would be more than happy to invest $7 in them, for them to be able to like, and yes, we have the containers, but I just think this will kind of help them keep track of whatever they ate, even if, whether they're using the containers or not. And then it's like staring back at them on their fridge. So what do you guys think about this? Thoughts? Yeah, I was excited about it. And Danielle was like, I think I'm going to make my own, but, which you could totally do, but I was like, I kind of love the idea. I personally love getting stuff in the mail, and it's kind of a rare thing nowadays. So I was like, I love the idea of being like, yeah, I'm going to send you this fun little, eating tracker, because I feel like that's the part everyone struggles with it the most. And then it's kind of staring them back in the face. And then when you check in with them once a week, you say, all right, I want to see a picture of what you ate. So it's even more accountability. So like every Saturday, you say, go take a picture of it right now. I want to see it. And Heidi says you could use that as part of their weekly check-in too. Yeah, they can see how the week was. So that way it's like you can see it, they can see it. There's no excuses right there on the fridge. There's also, as I was ordering this for myself on Amazon, I found this one. And hang on, let me unpeel this stuff off so you can see without the shine. It's called What to Eat. So I'm not going to buy this for my clients, but I'll just show you guys in case it inspires something in you. But it just says what to eat, and it has like dinner and not dinner, and then like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, breakfast, lunch, grab bag. Anyway, this way you can plan out your meals. So again, you could make some sort of document like this for your clients to print every month or every week. And that way they're kind of meal planning. But anyway, I just got excited about these because I feel like it's on your fridge. You can see it. And then they can show you, So anyway, got excited about that. Any other ideas? Oh, Alyssa says, I had to fill one of those types of food trackers out in my first challenge group ever, and it really helped me. That's awesome. Did Stephanie make you do that or what?
For our meal check-ins every day, we had to take a picture, or I think it was weekly, but we had to like post a weekly picture of our tracker. I was also the challenger that was like all in from the beginning. Right. Obviously, it helped me, but I know that some people are still like half in, half out. So I think 2017 is going to kind of be like my no BS year either. Like, don't join my freaking group if you're not going to commit, because I'm so sick of people falling off. It's so annoying. Yeah. But obviously, there are circumstances, but
yeah,
I think accountability is super huge. So I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, I like it too. And another thing is Melissa. I gotta bug her because she says she has a 4-page packet that she sends her clients, and there's 1 page for each week. So I guess we'd have to do ours longer if it's going to be a long-term thing, but at least it's for 4 weeks. And she says her clients have been filling it out and doing awesome. And so I liked the idea of sending them a packet too. I mean, I have my Busy Moms meal plan that I made. It's still a work in the progress, but like that's something you can send them, or you can make your own. Anyway, I need a pen so I can write down some of these ideas. But yeah, I want to come up with just some really awesome systems. So it's like every one of my clients. And here's the other thing is I think it's so important. You know, if you guys look at my scripts now, I try to make it about the experience, and I try to make it about why they want to choose me over another coach. So that's why I throw in so many bonuses, and that's why I want to offer this. And because like, I just want it to be like, you know, if you guys I was thinking about this the other day. So there's this class called B School that is kind of popular. It's like an online business school class. And she has like this affiliate program where other people can sell it and get money for, you know, this product that the one, her name's Marie Forleo, that she created, but they can get money for it. And so all these like popular bloggers and stuff try to sell it, but the only way they sell it is they add in their own like personal touch, their own personal bonuses, because they want people to buy it from them versus another person who's trying to sell this product that they didn't create, but that they are trying to make commission from. So, and that's basically what we're doing, you guys. So you got to put in your own personal touch. And that's why I try to do like audiobooks. You know, they get a free audiobook from Audible. I try to make my own, you know, and again, you don't have to invent the wheel. Like you can totally borrow. We have a Team Chic cookbook. We have a Team Chic crockpot cookbook. We have a Team Chic chocolate cookbook. These are all like healthy PDF recipes. We have a Busy Moms, you know, I have my Busy Moms meal plan. You can send them bonuses. You can send them like real books. I mean, just be thinking of ways that you can throw in your like bonuses so that they feel like, okay, number one, like this girl's giving me so much bang for my buck. And so why would I choose anyone else but this person, you know? So that's why I think it's important to throw in like your personal touch, your bonuses. So let's talk about the script, because I'm gonna make a script soon, and I need to find a pen. Just like no pen. I don't know about you guys, but pens disappear in our house like always. So what are you guys what do you think we should say what do you plan to say in your script, or what should I say in my script on kind of how to promote this annual challenge pack? I'm just gonna have to write it on my phone. Like what are some, I guess, selling points of the annual challenge pack?
Well, they're not going to be billed multiple times. You know, it's like a one-time thing.
Okay.
As far as on demand. And
I did the math for that, and it was like $157 for a year's worth of Beachbody on demand. Just if you just did it regularly. I mean, that's what I've paid this year. So
okay, cool.
That's, you know, only $50 more right there, or 40. So
okay, cool. We'll say like regular, because I think it's good to say like the value is.
Yeah, you could put the value in parentheses. And then like I said earlier, I was going to push that you can help avoid plateau because you'll have more than one program in your library. You know, instead of just buying Core de Force, you'll have all of them. Because I know I plateaued out back early in the summer, and then when I switched and did the extreme, I think the group was doing something else, but I did the extreme, and it totally pulled me out of my plateau. So they'll have that opportunity, and they'll have us to talk to about, you know, when they feel like they've plateaued out.
True. Oh, and I totally forgot this totally reminded me. Oh, Jody posted a good script today. Sweet. Another thing I was gonna say is, or that I talked about with the five stars was we want to make a guide, and I might need some help on this. Is a guide that's like, okay, for if you're a beginner, start with 21 Day Fix and then move on, and do that for 3 weeks and then move on to 21 Day Fix, or do it twice, do it for 6 weeks and then move on to 21 Day Fix Extreme for 6 weeks and then move on to PIO for 8 weeks and then, you know what I mean? Sort of like a little roadmap that's like, or if you're wanting cardio, then start with this, start with T25 and then move to here. And I don't know, something like that. That's like, I just want a little, 1-page graphic that's like, here, you're going to get this. And this is your graphic or this is your roadmap for the next 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, year, And that's going to be hard to, everyone's so different. And, if they're pregnant or if they're have health issues, whatever, it's not going to fit everyone, but at least it gives them like a guide of like, because I've always wanted to do something like this anyways, because I feel like certain programs have worked really, really well for me. And, so if you want to follow this guide, that will help you as well. So yeah, we want to make a graphic like that. Oh yeah, and Alyssa said there's a program matcher tool that could help create a roadmap. Yeah, in the Beachbody On Demand, there is a new program matcher. You're right. I'm glad you mentioned that. But I still like the guide because some people are never going to look at that. They're never going to fill it out. So if they have just like a little printout, I just want to give them like a little 5-day packet, So I got to talk to Melissa and find out what is in her juicy packet. So let me write that down. Okay, that was a little tangent. What else? So I think, we'll say, what's the value of like I think it'd be good to say like how many programs, all access pass to X amount of programs, whatever that is.
You could also talk about the cooking show. I mean, it's not like, hey, you have to watch the cooking show. You can just say, there is a cooking show that you can watch, and they have the easy links to the recipes, so it's not like you actually have to sit there and watch it, which I find nice because I don't have time to watch her make it.
Okay, so access to the
Fixate.
Okay. And I'll say, what if I say all access pass to most popular programs, including, what do you guys think are the most popular? 21 Day Fix. What else do you think are the most popular programs?
22-minute hardcore was popular, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a newer.
Core de Force, obviously, since it's still new.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say PIO and Country Heat, and just that there's such a wide range of workouts too, from like low impact to super intense. So, and short, like T25, short workouts, 22-minute hardcore versus hour-long ones. So,
okay, I like that with the wide range. With a wide range of intensity, or what's a good word for that?
Yeah, all just appealing to all levels, so you can progress through the year. If you're a beginner at the beginning of the year, you might finish the year, much stronger with Hammer and Chisel or Body Beast or something. So,
and are you guys gonna will you still say, you can, because we used to say in the script like about Shakeology, like I'll remind you when your next shipment comes out, or I might even say you'll get a reminder email. That way I don't have to remind.
I never remind people because I suck at reminding myself. So why am I gonna? So them coming out with that email thing was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
However, I did have a girl get upset the other day. She said that she went in to cancel, and I guess it didn't process fast enough, and they charged her and shipped it. And so she was all upset about that. And I was like, no, don't send it back. Just join the health vet next month. But yeah, she's anyway.
Yeah, it happens. Their customer service.
Surprisingly, she had a good experience with customer service.
Good.
So at least I didn't have to deal with that. But she was just upset that it had come out of her account. And you have to wait for your return to actually get back to the facility before they'll refund you. So she was upset about that. But
oh, right. Let's see.
Kelly, are you going to make an info video? I was planning on doing one of those, but I think having the script first would be super helpful. But are you guys planning on doing that? Like, instead of copying and pasting text or sending in a voice message every time, like sending a YouTube link to an info video about it.
I love that idea.
Or did you guys see that Messenger now has video capacity? Like
Yeah, but I haven't used it.
Messenger now has a lot more options.
It's like Snapchat.
Yeah.
Just Messenger. Because I accidentally swiped it and the thing came down. And it has all the filters and everything.
I wonder if you can talk for very long. Because it'd be sweet to like face to face be like, hey, I'm so excited you're interested in my boot camp. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll find out. You just keep talking.
Okay, you send me a little message, Megan.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, or you can send, I feel like a YouTube link, I feel like, Alyssa, if you uploaded it versus sending, I don't know, do you know what I mean? If it was an organic video versus a YouTube link, it would still feel a little more personal. But still, video's awesome. So I say try it and just see what kind of response you get. Do your own like marketing test, Okay, so more back to the script because I want to make sure I don't forget any of the awesome features. Oh, okay. The containers, the meal plan guide. What other talking points are you guys going to say?
Any new plan,
Yes.
or any new workout that's going to be released, they'll have automatic access to that.
In 2017. And then should I say like you'll be part of our, the account, I call it the accountability app.
No, that's a good.
Just because I think it sounds cooler than my challenge tracker. So accountability app and support group. So should I say like access to a 3-month accountability or that's the tricky part is it's a 12-month. It's an annual thing, but you're like access. Maybe we won't.
I have to say access to ongoing accountability throughout the year.
Okay. Now, what else? If you guys do, I only do weekly check-ins for a month. Would that still, do you think that still would work if you're having a 3-month group? You know what I mean?
Well, if you're doing,
Does that make sense, Shereen?
excuse me, if you're doing like Saturday,
Yeah.
that is a way of checking in. I know it's a little bit more public and group wise, but so even once you get beyond your months with those people, if you see that somebody has totally bottomed out, you can message them. Or you see somebody killing it, be like, hey, you need to coach. I don't know. Like,
I I would be inclined to keep the Saturday thing ongoing.
Yeah.
yeah.
I just mean when I message them personally.
Oh, yeah.
Do you message people personally, Shireen? And for how long?
As long as they need it. But I mean, I focus, I probably have 4 or 5 challengers per month that I'm focusing on. So it's not that.
But what if so you have the 4 from January and then you have 4 more.
Yeah.
4 more, that's like 12 people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. If you do a quarterly group.
That's what I'm trying to, I'm thinking maybe I'll just like emphasize, just like handful for one month. I don't know. That being, am I being cheap with my time on them? Maybe just a monthly or bi-weekly check-in with old challengers. Yeah, that's true. Good call. Okay, any other thoughts? It's been almost an hour. I'll continue to work on this script, but anything else you guys think we should make sure to mention? All right, anything else you guys want to chat about or have questions about?
Actually, I'd point out the difference in price probably between a gym membership for a year and this. So.
Yes.
And that the $199 ends at the end of February. So we don't know how much it's going to go up. Probably.
Or if it's available, didn't it? It looked like it was a limited time offer, and I mean, it was kind of vague, but I thought, well, maybe they're just going to offer it the first 2 months and then not after that.
I almost feel like they're just gonna see how it goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, when did they say? Was it very end of February?
Yeah, the 28th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have a quick question.
Okay.
So I was reading the FAQ about it, and it said that anyone that's already purchased, I think it's just this month, can upgrade. Is that with any challenge pack, or is that just if they bought a Beachbody On Demand challenge pack? Are you guys planning on mentioning that? Like,
I thought it was just if they bought a Beachbody On Demand challenge pack, but
okay.
It also said any existing customers on Beachbody On Demand can upgrade to this as well.
Oh,
Okay.
really? So like if I have Beachbody On Demand and I paid $39 for the quarter, then how would you upgrade?
It gives you the instructions there of what to do. It's like you pay just an additional fee to get it for the rest of a year, the year from whenever you sign up, I think. So.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
I bet you don't get an extra SC point though.
Yeah. Okay. Shireen, I'm doing waitering and canceling my husband's. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, I'm excited about this. I think it's going to be really cool. I just think that it has a better commitment level. You know what I mean? And a longer commitment level. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let's just keep chatting back and forth about what's working, what's not. This is new for all of us. So if you have like a killer conversation that works really well, share what worked. And if you are doing extra bonuses or whatever, let's all just brainstorm together and share our best tips and walk the end of the year, because it's totally doable, you guys. Like last year, I remember my first year of coaching. I remember New Year's Eve, I was hustling at like 10, like 9 p.m. I was like messaging people in the, like, as we're like having our little family party, I would like go up in the bathroom and message people. And I hit like Success Club 16 So it's totally doable. You have people that wait. Everyone eats horrible on Christmas, and then it's like, oh crap, New Year's Eve. You know, I gotta get my stuff together. So, really quick before we wrap it up, I'm gonna tell you kind of the game plan that Micah said she was gonna kind of do, and I'll probably do something similar. Where did it go? Okay, it was. So January 2nd, starting a group on January 2nd, possibly with prep week, even though we kind of talked about not having a prep week, but I think it's okay for our very first group to have prep week in January 2nd. And then the health bet starts on the 9th, right? Am I right? So make sure you mention that. And then like January 23rd, you know, maybe doing a group that's for Valentine's Day. Anyways, so that's kind of a rough draft. I still haven't fully planned out January, but that's just kind of a rough. What do any of you guys have a game plan? Alyssa, I'm betting you have a game plan for January already.
I mean, that's kind of pretty much it. For January, I have health bet starting on the 9th, and then a free group starting on the 16th that I don't know what it is, and then 21-day focused boot camp starting on the 24th, so that way it'll end the 14th of February. And then for coaching, I'm really trying to add a lot of coaches by the end of January, because January 31st is the cutoff for hitting Success Starter for 2017. So anybody that hits Success Club January, February, March gets their ticket for this summer summit. But if they join in February and then they get Success Starter, they can't go until 2018. So trying to leverage that for coaches.
All right, cool. Yeah, so that's why for the Valentine's Day group, yeah, I think starting the 23rd or 24th, I have to look at the calendar. That'll go right to Valentine's Day. So I'm thinking the Love Handles group, or should we do Love Yourself? What do you guys think? Megan?
I like Love Yourself.
Did we do both last year? I mean, this year?
I think.
Or maybe, you know, I think we did both, because then in February we did like Teresa's saying yes. Yeah, I think we did both.
Yeah, both sound familiar. So I was just trying to figure out how we did it. I was thinking we were pushing at the beginning to get rid of your love handles by Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And then the group after that turned into Love Yourself.
Yes, yeah, that sounds right. Okay. So that's probably, I kind of like to, but I think those work well, and then we do like a big Victoria's Secret gift card, stuff like that. So so let's do that. I think that'll be fun. Okay, well, this was a good chat, you guys. Just let's keep communicating with more ideas, brainstorming, and get excited. And thanks, you guys, for hopping on. Have a good Christmas. Oh my gosh, it's happening in like 4-5 days. So I hope you guys have an awesome Christmas. Crim. My son calls it crimmy. Crimmy. Like, okay. Anyway, and then we'll hop on next week and we will get our vision plan, and I'm going to post the 12-week. I'm going to post this for next week. This is what I'm going to be filling out. I already printed it off. I bet Alyssa printed it off too. Did you? Not yet. She has it. She has the PDF, but I'm such a nerd. Oh, you got it. So this is, I'm going to post this in, I thought I posted it in Team Sheet, but I think my internet was being weird and I don't think it actually posted. but it's like a, how many pages? 18 pages, but it's for the 12-week year, and it's like this nerdy workbook that's so awesome that tells you like, anyway, we could even fill it out together next week. But it just like talks about envisioning your future and blah, blah, blah. So I printed it off. I'm taking it on the train with me. We're traveling on Thursday on the train. So I'm going to be filling this nerdy thing out and visualizing for 2017. So I'm excited. So I'll post it in the group, and then next week we can like talk about it. We can fill it out together and get all excited for 2017. Okay? All right, you guys, thanks for joining me. Have a good Christmas. I love you. Bye.
Merry Christmas.